Lektonne.
Donne, hard.
Donne.
Like isn't bad. Chanil Gali Donna. Chanil
Chanil Lektonne.
Donna. Cat and a pig. Kacht agus much. Yes, much.
Ha iron brew ma.
Iron brew ma. Iron brew is
Seo mórach agus Anna.
Shaw Morak. Yes, Anna. This is Morak and Anna.
Cat agus much.
Kacht agus much. Cat and pig. Anna is small and nice. Ha Anna. Big. Yes. Snook. Duck is lacha. Tunak. Chicken. And a kitten. Pishak. Yes, Pishak. Kerk. Yes, Pishak.
Iron brew agus cú.
Iron brew. Yes, Coo. Coo the dog. Duck. Tunak. T-U-N-N-A-G. Yes, Pishak.
Ha ian Donna.
Ian is bad. Ha Ian Donna. Bad. Donna. Yes, Ma.
Ha Anna agus Callum Beak.
Ha Anna yes, Callum big. Anna and Callum are small. Girl and a cat. Girl. Kalak. Kaileat spelling. Slender L. Yes, Kah.
Seo túnach.
This is a duck. Sha tunak. No verb. Cow is bad. Ha bull. Donna.
Much agus Kalak.
Kalak. Much agus Kalak. A pig and a girl. A boy and a girl. Balach. Yes, Kalak.
Seo cearc agus iron brew.
Sha kerk. Yes, iron brew. This is a chicken and iron brew. I'll leave us there. Majin va. I'll read them in Latin.
Ha Anna Beak agus Snook.
Anna big. Yes, snook. Anna is big and big as small and kind. Tunak. Yes, typo. Alright, welcome back to Lango Institute, and today, streaming from the actual Lango Institute. I'm your VerbAlly. We'll be doing Celtic languages today, starting with Scottish Gaelic, is what we just saw. The languages we teach here at Lango are English, Korean, Spanish, Chinese, French, German, Japanese, Portuguese, and Italian. Get in touch with us if you'd like to learn those. Here are some of our recently published books and the ones from last year. I'll go ahead and show two. The newest ones are notebooks geared for learners of particular languages. And the first two we put out last year are for English-speaking learners of Korean. Coming soon, others. Close is where we left off.
Uredar.
Uredar. See the word for hour is the first part. Stockanyen. Maybe from stockings.
Stockanyen.
Stockanyen. And note the pre-aspirated voiceless k in the middle.
Utach.
Utach. So not the E sound, but U. Are you front rounded?
Utach.
Utach. Close. E-80 in Irish, right? Stoch.
Stochkenjen.
It's going to be kohta.
Kota.
Kohta. Okay, without that aspiration.
Stochkenjen.
What's the, oh, does the vowel length make the difference? Maybe? Length of the preceding vowel? Utach.
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 Stochkenjen.
Stochkenjen.
Estallum. Utach.
I like clothes. Stolum. Utach.
Chanil yet snok.
Chanil iet snok. They aren't kind.
Chanil sheen donna.
Sheen donna. That?
Sheen.
Sheen. Oh. Sheen donna. We are not bad.
Ha yet agiri drahish. Ha yet agiri drahish.
Ha.
Ha yet. Ha yet agiri drahish.
Don't know what this means. They are wanting underpants. Eddie is close in Irish. Good. Udach. Giri. Wanting. Okay, this reminds me of German gierig, which means greedy for. Drahisch. I assume it's at wanting underpants, as far as the word order. Oh, drahisch like drawers. Okay.
Ha mi agiri shechkach.
I'm wanting a jacket. Ha me, I am wanting a jacket. This may sound unusual to American English users to have I am wanting. Want, though, can also mean lack. I'm lacking something. Yeah.
Shaul. Ha feilig orum.
Failure.
Feilig.
There is a kilt upon me. Look, I have a kilt on. How do we get from fairly?
Shaul. Ha feilig orum.
Failure. How do we get from that to the word kilt? I have. Failure. Failure. Failure.
Shaul. Ha feilig orum.
Failure. Failure. Failure more. Failure book. No etymology given. How about the word kilt? Where did it come from? Apparently of North Germanic origin, ultimately Old Norse kelta, kjalta, skirt or lap. Oh, cool. Related to child. Wow. Wild. Wild child. Look, I have a kilt on. Chill. Ha failure.
Iat.
Yet is they.
Iat.
Mutated form.
Ha sheen ma.
Very good. Ha shin ma.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Shin.
Interesting.
Sheen.
Double consonant with a long vowel. Single consonant, short vowel.
Shin.
Shin.
Sheen.
Sheen. We. Fascinating.
Ha yet scanyal.
Scunyo. They are Scunyo.
Scanyal. Ha u agiri shechkach.
Shachkaj. You are wanting a jacket. Ha-u agiri shachkaj. I do not like socks. Hanil tollum, right? Okay, no N and no il. Ha tollum. Ha tollum. And this one's like stockings. Stochkanyen. Einyen. Oh, yeah, lift out the S. Hatalum stochkainien. I have a kilt on. Failure. Eiliag. Autumn. Good place to take a quick departure. Oh, and now the way is clear to the checkpoint. Let's do some more review first, but before that, I want to do some Welsh. Making good progress, I think. Quite a long course. Numbers 2.
Tri oren.
Chi. Kind of a cool effect when the R there meets the aspirated T and it's in a palatable environment. Chi.
Tri oren.
So 3 oranges.
Can cath. Can.
Can, 100. How cool. A Kentum word. The Kentum word. And cath. Why is it TH? Is it always that?
Dych chi eisiau prynu tri beic?
Chi bake. What's bake? Dich chi. Are you eisiau a wanton? Prynu to buy. Tri bake. I think it is. 3 bikes. Bake. Alright.
Mae dylaneisiau pedair cath.
Mae dylan eisiau pedair cath.
Mae dylaneisiau pedair cath.
Pedair. It looks like it's slenderizing the R, but this is a diphthong. Pedair. So mai is a form of B. Dylan is wanting 4 cats.
Ga I ddau goffi, os gwelwch chi'n dda?
TH with a th sound. That's right. Shares it with English. And you know how to write the eth sound in Welsh? Ga I ddau goffi, os gwelwch chi'n dda. Please. It's that last phrase. Can I have 2 coffees, please? May I have? Ga I ddau goffi. So both those initials are mutated. Dai is the basic and coffee, the voiceless. Squilichinda. If you look it good. 3 orange is going to be 3 oren.
Mae pedair het yn y siop.
Mae pedair het. Oh, there are. Existential. Pedair het, 4 hats. In a shop. In the shop. Sounds like eth is spelled as double D. That's eth, yeah. Voiced the. That's exactly right. The. Let's see. Do we have a Z sound in Welsh? We have f and v. Spelled this way. F, v. We have th and the. Not a z though. We have sh as an allophone of s, and we have ch, but we don't have a voiced one there. It's kind of an asymmetrical set of fricatives. And we also have the glottal H. 100 apples. Canaval. Canaval. There's no initial consonant in the word for apple, so no mutation. But I think if there had been, we'd see mutation. We've got canto. Oh, look at this. This is preserving the T from centum.
Mae pedair merch yn y parti.
Mae pedair merch yn y parti. Merch. Merchants? Something to do
Merch.
with girls. Wow, I was close. Merch. Merca. Oh, Scottish Gaelic has smarach, lad, maritus, husband, girl, maiden, girl, daughter, even woman. Hokan dines menu. Meirax, boy or girl in Greek. Fascinating. Mae pedair merch yn y party. There are 4 girls at the party. In the party. May I have 2 coffees, please? Ga I pedwar goffi. Ga I, oh, 2, not 4. Ga I ddau coffee. Goffi. Os gwelwch chi dda. Gwelwch.
Carnafal, 5 oren, 6 elephant.
Carnaval. 100 apples. Pum oren, 5 oranges. Chwe elephant. 6 elephants. Sounds like a party. There are 4 girls at the party. Mae pedwar merch yn y party. Mae pedair.
Cant ei, 50 gwregys.
Pumdeg gwregys. Cant ei. 100 teas.
Ei,
Ties. Pumdeg. 15 belts, right?
gwregys,
Pumdeg. So here it says 10 belts.
gwregys.
It's a compound numeral. It's not grabbing all of that. Pumdeg. Oh, 50. 5 tens. 50 ties. Ties. Belts. 100 ties, 50 belts. Do you want to buy 3 bikes? Dych chi eisiau prynu 3 beic? Dych chi eisiau prynu 3 beic? There are 2 jackets in the car. Mae ddau siaced yn y car. Oh, ddwy. Mae ddwy siaced yn y car. And the S doesn't mutate, I think. I want to buy 2 jackets. Dwi eisiau prynu. Is this an infinitive? Ddau. Is it going to be dau or thy? Siaced. Let's try it. Dwi. Okay, we have different forms. This is the basic one. Could be gender marking or accusative or something. Let me hold on to this. Cymraeg, we call it Welsh. Dwi eisiau prynu dwy siaced. Dwy, I guess. I want to buy 2 jackets. The basic form, D-A-U, dai, for 2. Dwi eisiau. Here's the verb. Well, the verb embraces the whole thing. This is the object, dwy siaced, and prynu governs it, to buy 2 jackets. Outside of that, we have this verb of wanting, which is interrupted by the subject, I. Dwi eisiau. May I have 2 coffees, please? Ga I. Dwi. This one's mutated. Goffi. Both mutated. Please. I choose the shorter way for please. Gai ddau goffi. Alright. Ga I. Just the same ending but mutated initial from this for 2. Goffi. This is the object. Object? Maybe? May I have? I think the ga is just have. Have I 2 coffees? Cheers. Dwi eisiau prynu dwy siaced. May I have 2 coffees? Ga I ddau goffi. Please. Os gwelwch chi'n dda. Os gwelwch chi'n dda. Chi'n dda.
Now dig in.
Now dig in. 9 tens 1. just like Chinese, I think. 91.
Symiau.
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 Sums. Levi, do you know the origin of our word sum? Or Peter, or anyone?
Naw tynnu pedwar.
Now, tynnu pedwar, something new. We got a number 9 and the number 4.
Dynnu.
9 minus. Tynnu, take away. Tynnu.
Lluosi.
Lluosi. Okay, here's that voiceless L of Welsh. Lli. Voiceless lateral liquid. Spelled with a double L. Lluosi.
Lluosi.
Multiply.
Cant rhannu pump.
Now here the T is preserved in the word 100. Does it have to do with the rhannu or case or something? There's going to be some operation word here.
Rhannu.
Divided by 5. 100. Cant rhannu, voiceless R. Summa, yeah, or sum, yeah. Good. Divided by rhannu, maybe from the breaking root, divided by 5. Let's look at rhannu. Maybe the mutated form. Rhannu. To divide. Okay, what is rhan? Celtic ranna. Part, section. This is a noun. Etymology missing. Alas. Nice paradigm though. Total, something like that. Summa. Not total praise, don't know what that is, but the highest praise is summa cum laude. What's noteworthy about that phrase too? Speaking of. Rhannu pump.
Mae 6 adio 3 yn hafal I 9.
Okay. Mae 6 adio 3 yn hafal. Looks like a mutated form of apple. I 9. Mae 6 adio.
Adio.
Plus. So, 6 plus 3 yn hafal. Okay, something else.
Hafal.
Equals yn havali. Wow, hafal. Samalis. From the sem root. Always wondered why it was on either side of the preposition like that. Yeah, it's a peculiarity of Latin and Indo-European word order. That was how they like to do it. So you can't really call it a preposition, I think, in that case. It's just an adposition. It's got part of its phrase on either side. There's also, how does it go? Medias in res. There's a few very well-known phrases like that. Well-known to others, not to me. Mae 6 adio.
Adio.
Okay, like add. By the way, add is a compound word. Isn't that cool? Yn havali is 9. So what this says is 6 6 adio plus 3 is 3. Yn havali now is equal to 9.
Mae 6 tynnu 3 yn hafal I 3. Mae 6 tynnu 3 yn hafal I 3. Dri.
Two different forms of the same number. Look at that. We've got tri for 3 here, and then in the phrase equal to 3, yn hafali dri voiced, which makes me suspect that this E was from in. Mae chwech tynnu 3. 6 take away 3 is equal to 3. 3 plus 4. Tri adio pedwar.
191.
100. Degim. 10. Now degin. 9 tens and a 1. 91. Sums. Sumiai.
Dych chi'n mwynhau gwneud symiau?
Gwneud. Is it study?
Gwneud.
Doing. Do you enjoy? Dych chi'n mwynhau gwneud symiau? Do you enjoy doing sums? Sometimes. 3 times 3. Lluosi. 3 lluosi 3, I think. There with no mutation. The first part is ad. Ad. Dere. And dere is a combining form of the full verb dare. Addere. When you have the stress, then on the initial, the vowel of the second part weakens. I want 91 lemons. Dwi eisiau naw deg un lemon. Dwi eisiau naw deg un lemon. Seven times 7. That's not. That's saith. Dair. Saith. No. Saith. Lluosi saith. 6 take away 3 equals 3. Yn hafali 3. Mae chwech tynnu 3 yn hafali 3. There it is. Again, verb first is 6. Take away 3. The equal of 3. 3 plus 4. 3 adio pedwar. 9 divided by 3 are now divided by rhannu. That was it. It's going to be 3 or 3. Good. Let's go ahead and polish this one off. We can do some Irish next.
34 coffi.
34. 34. Coffee.
91 aderyn.
Aderyn. So it's 91.
Aderyn.
Birds. Yeah. Aderyn.
Dwi eisiau 73 afal.
Dwi eisiau 73 afel. 73. I want 73 apples.
15, 46.
15. 1, 10, 5, 15. 46. 46.
Mae Sioned yn 2 oed.
Ddwy oed. Yn ddwy. Mae Sioned.
Sioned.
Just a name. Okay, this is an age. Oh, oed like aitas. Aitatem. Age. In ddwy. In 2 years. Sioned is 2, I think. 2 years old. Yeah, well, I kind of said that. In ddwy. Okay, so with the D as the basic initial and un preceding, it becomes a fricative. Yn ddwy oed.
Dwi'n 7 oed.
Dwi'n 7 oed. I'm 7 years old. Dwi'n 7 oed. Oed and old are pretty close together by accident. Not related words. 73 actors. 73 actor. 73.
6 aderyn.
hui, the combining form, huich, 6 birds, aderin. 34, 30, pedwar,
46.
pedwar deg huich, 46. 91 birds, 91 aderin.
Mae Sioned yn 4 oed heddiw.
Mae Sioned yn bedair oed heddiw is in, okay, mutated 4 oed of age heddiw today. Sioned is 4 years old today. I want 73 apples. Dwi eisiau 73 afal. 6 birds, chwe aderin. Chwe, okay. We have aderin starting with a vowel, so we could have the final ch preserved, but I think it drops. Yeah. Whenever there's a noun that it is quantifying, uses the combining form. 15, indeg pimp. 46, pedwardeg chwech. I'm 7 years old. Dwi saith oed. Dwi'n saith oed. No mutation of the S. I am in the 7 age. 34 apples. 30 pedwar afal. Dig oren.
Mae Sioned yn 2 oed.
Mae Sioned yn 2 oed. Sioned is 2 years old. Nice. Negatives, hooray.
Nílim ceolmhar.
Kilwer. Nílim is going to be I am not. Musical, that was it.
Nílim ábalta scríobh.
Able to? I'm not able to write. So, Levi, what form is this? Skriov. What's it called? What's the function? I'm not able to write. Since we think there are not infinitives in Irish, nílim is the inflected verb, to not be. Able to skriov is the complement of that negative copula. Nach wil she shin go jazz. That nice. Jazz is nice. Okay. Isn't that nice? Nach wil she shin go jazz.
Is fualis martiúil mar is vegetóir é.
Is foolish, marchol. He hates it. It's hateful to him, marchol, beef. Mar is vegetar, because to be a vegetarian he. Now note that it's not mar ish a vegetar a. Maybe it could be. Tell me if you know whether that is a possibility, Levi. He hates beef because he is a vegetarian.
Tá mo hismóirí dá hangach ach nílim se.
Tá mo hismhori da hangach ach nílim sé. Nílim sé. Da hangach. Bilingual, okay. Nílim sé. My parents are bilingual. Ach nílim sé, but I'm not. Hishmechor. Nach wil tu, aren't you?
Is fualim cuit agus is málam madri.
I hate cat is full im cut Agus is malium matri. I hate cats, but and is good with me dogs. I like dogs.
Níl me ábalta ré ach tám ábalta scríomh.
Okay, níl, we have a nice contrast. The níl negative, níl me, not nílium. What's going on there? Because it's ta and not is underlying, right? Níl me ábalta rish. I can't write. Rich, run. I can't run. Ach is but. Time ábalta scríomh. I can write.
Is fualainn ar nantín mar treidemuid le.
Antin mar treidemuid le. We hate our auntie. We hate our aunt. We're anti-aunt. Mar treidemuid le, because we fight with her. Is fualainn ar nantín mar treidemuid le.
Is fualainn ar nantín mar treidemuid le.
Treidemuid le. Nílim go maith, táim go donna. I'm not good, I'm bad. Donna. Nílim ar fáil. Ar fáil. Scríomh anim bríotharte, verbal noun. Do you know the root of this bríotharte? Perchance? So you have to breathe. Oh, it could just be from verb. No, it seems unlikely. Bríotharte. Harta. Bríotharte. Hartha. Bríothar. Bríothar verb. From bríothar. Bríothar in Old Irish. Berch, to strike. Perhaps related to. Bríotra was a word. Interesting. What's the word for word? The word. Nílim ar fáil ach tá sé. Available. Yeah, good. I'm not available, but he is.
Nílim ach bhfuil tú.
Nílim ach bhfuil tú. I'm not, but are you? Okay, nice and to the point. All right, in order to avoid confusing my Gaelics in my brain, I'm going to go back to Welsh here, and then some more Scottish. Colours.
Big D. D.
Black. Black bike. Bike. D. Nice and short word.
Cargwyrdd.
Cargwyrdd.
Gwyrdd.
Green. Not terribly like the glass word of Irish. But verdant comes to mind. This could be from Latin. A green car.
Dych chi eisiau car pink?
Dych chi eisiau car pink? Do you want a pink car?
De carw brown.
Dig caru, plural. This is a Celtic word, by the way, this car, which has come into Spanish and English and others. Brown.
De carw brown.
Brown. 10 brown cars. Brown deer. Caru. Okay, wrong word. Cervus, I think. Like cervid for the deer word in Latin.
Dwi ddim yn hoffi bwyta reis brown.
Them yn hoffi bwyta eat rice brown. Means I don't like to eat brown rice. Dwi ddim yn hoffi.
Dwi ddim yn hoffi bwyta reis brown.
So this bwyta functions like an infinitive, but it might not be one. Usually skriev has ag before it. Ta me ag skriev. It's an English progressive. Skriven she. So since it has that ag there, yeah. If something is governed by a preposition, it's likely you're looking at something nominal, I think. We need that subject there. Dwi ddim yn hoffi bwyta reis brown, but the rest is good.
Dych chi eisiau siaced goch?
Goch. This reminds me of that longest place name in Wales.
Goch.
Red. It ends in goch. Goch. Dych chi eisiau siaced goch? Do you want a red jacket?
Dych chi'n gwisgo crys glas heddiw?
Dych chi'n gwisgo crys glas heddiw? Are you wearing a glass shirt?
Glas.
Or blue? Are you wearing a blue shirt today? Black trousers. D. Trowsus D. Not mutated.
Mae Sioned eisiau esgidiau pink.
Mae Sioned eisiau esgidiau pink. Sioned wants pink shoes. Do you want a red jacket? Dych chi eisiau siaced? What was red again? Goch. Dych chi eisiau siaced goch? That's not. Llanffair pwll gwyn gwll gwyll gogerich wyrn drobwll llantysilio gogogoch. That's the one. Llanfair. Single F is a V sound.
Dych chi'n mwynhau gwisgo'r sgert goch?
Do you enjoy wearing the definite? Do you enjoy wearing the red skirt? Skirt goch. Are you wearing a blue shirt today? Dych chi'n gwisgo crys glas heddiw? There we go. He does not like the pink shirt. She doesn't like. Mae hi. Dyw hi ddim yn hoffi'r crys pink. Dyw hi ddim yn hoffi'r crys pink. They want a black dog. Mae nhw eisiau ci dw. Monkey see, monkey do. Nhw is they. Llanfair push. I do not like green socks at all. Okay. Dwi ddim yn hoffi sanau gwrth o gwbl. Dwi ddim yn hoffi. I don't like them. Dwi ddim yn hoffi sanau'r gwrth castellnedd. Probably not. Castell. The tiger is eating a brown deer. Mae'r tiger yn bwyta dafad brown. No, not a sheep. Mae'r tiger yn bwyta carw brown. That's the one. Brown deer. You like the blue car and the green shirt. Dych chi'n hoffi'r car glas i'r crys gwyrdd. Dych chi'n hoffi'r car glas a'r crys gwyrdd?
Deg carw brown.
Deg carw brown. 10 brown deer.
Dwi ddim yn hoffi bwyta reis brown.
Dwi ddim yn hoffi bwyta reis brown. Let's do some review before the checkpoint.
Guhach. Guhach.
Hai ffwr agus flwch.
Fluch.
Hai ffwr agus flwch.
Just like in Welsh, a strongly dorsal fricative there. Velar or even uvular. It is cold and wet. Fwr cold, fluch wet.
Flwch.
There it is.
Flwch.
Blah. Blah.
Warm. Okay.
Ffwr.
Fwr.
Ffwr.
R there sounds peculiar.
Food.
Sounds like a the, an ev.
Hai blah.
It is warm. The E looks like it's feminine. Wonder why. It is warm. She
E.
is. Yeah. What's it referring to? It is cold and wet. Ha I fuair agus fluch.
Ha. I.
Fuair.
Agus. Fluch.
Fluch.
Chanili blah.
Chanili blah. It's not warm. It is so cold. Cho. Ha I.
Ha. Cho.
So fuair.
Fuair.
Fuair. Still r tap there for R, even in a broad environment.
Chanili fuair.
It's not cold. Blah, flower, different from warm. Yeah. It is so warm. Cho blah. Hi go
Ha. I.
blah.
Blah.
Hai guach.
Gu-
Guhach.
Wow. This could be related to wentus and wind. Gauthach spelling. Guach. Gaihach. Windy, flatulent. Gai. Wise, intelligent, or wind. Wintus. Watam. She is windy.
Hai fluch agus guach.
It is wet and
Food.
cold. Windy. Guach. Oops, I should listen better.
Chanili guach.
It's not windy. It is wet and windy. Ha I
Ha. I.
fluch.
Fluch.
Agus.
Agus.
Guach.
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 Hai fluch agus guach.
Guhach.
Wet and windy.
Seo.
Peta. Peta. Agus. Carriage.
Pet and a friend. This is a puppy. Seo. Kuyan. Kuilea. Kuyan.
Show. Peta.
This is a pet.
Ha. Mi. Bria. Mi.
Brea.
Bria.
I am a verb. Pretty.
Chanil. Ian. Akam.
There is no something to me. I don't have a bird. I do not have a bird. Mul America friend parra.
Ha. E. Bria.
He is pretty. I do not have a mouse. Chanil.
Chan. Il.
Luch agam. There is
Agam.
no mouse to me.
Ha. I. Chu. Bria. Bria.
She's very pretty.
Ha. Ian. Agus. Iasc. Akam.
Ha ian agus ian agus iask agam.
Ha. Ian. Agus. Iasc. Akam.
Means I have a bird and a fish.
Chanil. Kulain. Akam.
Kulan.
Kulain.
Puppy. I have a puppy.
Akam.
There isn't. I don't have a puppy. There is not.
Ian.
Ian. Name. Oh, Ian.
Ian.
Without the palatal N. It's number 2, the bird.
Show. Kulain.
This is a puppy. Ha luch agam. I have a mouse. Ha luch big. The mouse is small. A mouse.
Ian. Ian.
Bird. Let's listen to our sutras. Step away for a minute.
येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ ऐउण रुद्रक एवों ऐऔच हयवरट लन ञमगणनम झभय घढधश जबगडदश ख फ छ ठ थ चटतव कपय शशसर हल इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि। अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः। प्रथमः पादः। वृद्धिरादैच अदेङ्गुणः। इको गुणवृद्धि न धातुलोप आर्धधातुके इति च दीधीवेवीटाम् हलोऽनन्तराः संयोगः मुखनासिका वचनोऽनुनासिकः तुल्यास्य प्रयत्नं सवर्णं नाज्झलौ ईदूदेद्विवचनं प्रगृह्यम् अदसोमात् शे निपात एका जनाङ् ओत् सम्बुद्धौ शाकल्यस्येतावनार्षे उञः ऊ ईदूतौ च सप्तम्यर्थे दाधाघ्वदाप् आद्यन्तवदेकस्मिन् तरप्तमपौघः बहुगणवतुडति संख्या श्नान्ताषट् डति च तक्तवतो निष्ठा सर्वादीनि सर्वनामानि विभाषादिक्समासे बहुव्रीहौ न बहुव्रीहौ तृतीया समासे द्वन्द्वे च विभाषाजसि प्रथमचरमतयाल्पार्धकतिपयनेमाश्च पूर्वपरावरदक्षिणोत्तरापराधराणि व्यवस्थायामसंज्ञायाम् स्वमज्ञातिधनाख्यायाम् अन्तरं बहिर्योगोपसंव्यानयोः स्वरादिनिपातमव्ययम् तद्धितश्चा सर्वविभक्तिः कृन्मेजन्तः क्त्वातोऽसुन्कसुनः अव्ययीभावश्च शिसर्वनामस्थानं सुडनपुंसकस्य न वेति विभाषा इग्यणः सम्प्रसारणम् आद्यन्तौ टकितौ मिदचोऽन्त्यात्परः ये च इघ्रस्वादेशे षष्ठे स्थाने योगा स्थानेऽन्तरतमः उरन्रपरः अलोऽन्त्यस्य ङिच्च आदेः परस्य अनेकाल्शित्सर्वस्य स्थानिवदादेशोऽनल्विधौ अचः परस्मिन् पूर्वविधौ न पदान्तद्विर्वचनवरे यलोपस्वरसवर्णानुस्वारदीर्घजश्चर्विधिषु विर्वचने चि अदर्शनं लोपः प्रत्ययस्य लुक्ष्लुलुपः प्रत्ययलोपे प्रत्ययलक्षणं न लुमताङ्गस्य अचोन्त्यादिटि अलोन्त्यात् पूर्व उपधा तस्मिन्निति निर्दिष्टे पूर्वस्य तस्मादित्युत्तरस्य स्वं रूपं शब्दस्य शब्दसंज्ञा अणुदित्सवर्णस्य च प्रत्ययः तपरस्तत्कालस्य आदिरन्त्येन सहेता येन विधिस्तदन्तस्य वृद्धिर्यस्या चामादिस्तद्वृद्धं त्यदादीनि च एं प्राचां देशे.
Alrighty, we're back to do a bit more Scottish. Let's do the assessment checkpoint. That's what it is.
Nacheli Gumafur.
Gumafur.
Gu.
What about this nachil?
Nach.
Isn't it? Chanil nachil. Neque. What is that ligature at the start of 1-1-40? 1-1-40. I think it's going to be a ktois. Where are you? 4-0. Ktoa tosun kasunaha. This doesn't occur in any words. The morpheme is twa, and the K is indicatory. So you don't. Well, you could see it inside of a word if you had one word ending in a K and the next one beginning with twa, or if you had your root. This goes on. Twa. It's a gerundive. So it goes on verb roots. If the verb root ended in a K, riktwa, having left behind, you could see it in the middle. So it's not totally artificial. Great question. Nachwil. Okay, I haven't seen that yet, but I think the nach here of Celtic equals Latin neque. Is my feeling there. Gumafur. Isn't it really cold?
Ma.
Istolum Shorus. I like George.
Ha davanali acet.
You have a spider. Hami a alaba. Coffee.
Matingva aundre.
What?
Matingva aundre. Matingva aundre.
Okay, good morning. Va. What's the last word?
Matingva aundre.
No, it's Andrew. Spelling. Sounds like A-O-N-D-R, but that's a different sound. Maybe like this. Okay, they are small. Ha. Anna. Alice. Column. Book.
Ha e beak.
Ha. A. Book. She is so grumpy. Ho. Granach. Is it gonna lenite? Ha. I. Ho. Granach. Ha. I. Ho. Granach.
Gle art.
Glee. Art. Some trepidation there. Might not have passed. Review. Stolim. What should that have been? Kofig. A-I-D-H.
Matingva aundre.
Needs to be Madain. Majinva. Andra. Double N. Okay, not too bad. What else did I get wrong?
Gle art.
Gleard. What is that? Just 3 wrong. Okay. Cool. Rain, etc. Do that later.
Slanja va.
Slancheva. Good health. Slancheva.
Hello, a charchan.
It's going to be Karjan. Friends.
Charchan.
Okay, cottage. See, syncope happening here when you pluralize it. You lose the vowels between R and D. Hello, friends. With a vocative particle. Hello, acharjin. The vocative a lenites the k.
A charchan. Charchan. Chanil. Moran.
Moran. Not much. Moran.
Moran.
Yeah. Bigly, not bigly.
Scanial. Chiri and draste.
Andrast for now.
An.
Draste.
Goodbye for now. Bye just now. What?
Kuchich me.
Kujich.
Kuchich.
Help me.
Matting va. Jehadol.
Jihadol. G. What's G?
J.
Interesting. Kad A. Looks like a fusion to me. What do you think, Levi? Jihadol. What's up? Matin va. Good morning. What's going on? Jihadol.
Matting va. Jehadol.
Jihadol.
J.
G.
J. Slanja va. Ian.
Good health. Slanchiva. And this is a-ian, but the vocative particle just disappears if the name or form of address starts with a vowel sound.
Kuchich me ian.
A-ian again. Kujich me, help me. O-ian.
Kuchich me a charach.
There it is. Likely a fusion. Yep. Kujich me a charich, help me friend. Help me skirt.
Slanja va. A charach.
Good health, oh friend.
Matting va. A charchan.
Harjan. Good morning, friends.
Eiche va. Chiri and draste.
Ichiva, good night. Chiri is bye. Cheers. Andraste, just now is what it wants. Don't know what that means. What is going on the... And here the vocative is going to fuse. What was it? What's going on? It was G. Ha dol. J ha dol. Kadi. What do you think about this dol? Not much. Nach Chanil. Nach Moren. Chanil Moren. Chanil Moren. Not a big stuff. Not bigly. What is going on now? Not much. G long. Ha dol. Chanil Moren. It's not a moron. Anish for now. Jihadol Anish. Chanil Moren. What is going on now? Not much. Jihadol Anish. Chanil. Abdul going. Oh yeah. Going. That seems good. Moren. Is this Abdul? Is that a form of chean, that verb? Let's do a Welsh. Colors. Train.
Green. Glaswellt.
Glaswellt.
Train. Glaswellt.
Let's look up Scottish dol real quick. Could be mutated also. Irish dul going, verbal noun of chait, which I think has chean. Tegati from stegati. Originating the anomalous chait is unclear. Old Irish. Wow. Chiagu. And then preterite lud. and then future rega. Looks suppletive, but you never know with Irish. Dokuat. Dihim. Pretty wild. Glaswellt.
Trên brown.
Brown train.
Menig llwyd.
Llwyd. Llwyd is the source of the name Lloyd and Floyd. Menig, I think, is butter.
Menig.
Gloves. Okay. Gray gloves. It's better than gray butter.
Trowsus porffor.
Porffor. Perforated trousers.
Porffor.
Purple. Look at that. Preserves the fricative from later Greek. Porphyria. Purple pants.
Mae Morgan yn gwisgo crys porffor.
Mein Morgan. Let's word back.
Mae Morgan yn gwisgo crys porffor. Mae Morgan yn gwisgo.
He's pretty regular. Rachach. Yeah, rachach.
Mae Morgan yn gwisgo crys porffor. Crys porffor.
So it is Morgan is in the wearing of a purple shirt.
Trowsus gwyn.
Trowsus gwyn. Gwyn. Okay. What animal name in English and many other languages incorporates this gwyn?
Dych chi'n gwisgo menig llwyd?
Are you wearing gloves? Are you wearing grey gloves? Dych chi'n gwisgo menig llwyd? You wear grey gloves.
Ydy hi'n gwisgo menig gwyn?
Ydy hi'n gwisgo menig gwyn? Is she wearing? Menig gwyn, white gloves.
Dwi eisiau prynu trên llwyd.
Good luck. Dwi eisiau prynu trên llwyd. Note that the ll, voiceless L, gives us the FL cluster when we render as Floyd. And if we just look at the spelling, we get the form Lloyd from that. But it's llwyd. Dwi eisiau prynu, I want to buy trên llwyd, a grey train.
Dych chi eisiau gweld y car llwyd?
Dych chi eisiau gweld y car llwyd? Do you want to see a grey car? Okay. Sounds exciting. The grey car. Sounds like means the. True in Irish as well. Get a hint. Let's see. Southern Hemisphere only, pretty much. And as far as the word form, it's the second component of a compound in the animal name. Ends with the gwyn.
Dwi ddim yn hoffi'r teip porffor.
Got it. Penguin means white head. What kind of compound is that? It's not a kind of head. I should say it's actually head plus white. Dwi ddim yn hoffi'r teip porffor. Not quite. It is not a kind of head. If it were a kind of head, then it could be a tatpurusha. But a penguin consists of more than a head. Dwi ddim yn hoffi'r teip porffor. I don't like. The is the definite article. I don't like the purple tie.
Dyw hi ddim eisiau glaswellt pink.
Dyw hi
Dyw hi ddim eisiau glaswellt pink.
Glaswellt pink. She doesn't want pink grass.
Glaswellt.
Bahuvrihi, but it is white. So a tat purusha must be the noun component that matches the whole. I'm going to say ha. Tat purusha must be the noun component. I don't know what that means. Ddim eisiau glaswellt pink.
Mae Owen yn hoffi glaswellt gwyrdd.
Gwyrdd. Mae Owen yn hoffi glaswellt gwyrdd. Gwyrdd. Mae Owen yn hoffi. Owen likes green grass. Must be the noun component. Oh, does it mean in a tat purusha the noun component must be? What do you mean by match though?
Dyw'r ferch ddim yn licio'r trên porffor.
But agree that it is a bahuvri, having a head that is white, yes. English has hammerhead. It's a little bit different in structure, having a head that is like a hammer. We also have the word whitehead. It's a less pleasant thing than a penguin. Dyw'r ferch, the pig. Ferkel, the aardvark, those are cognates.
Ferch.
Ferch. Except this means girl, so no. Oh, we just saw another Celtic word. Merch. It looked like, yeah, merch in Scottish, I think. Mutated initial here, verch. Women licio train porffor. The girl does not like the purple train. There we go. I keep my girl separate from my pig. The girl doesn't like licio.
Licio.
Hoffi also. The purple train. Definition of tat purusha is not just one component has the meaning as the whole, i.e. what? But specifically the noun component has the same meaning as the whole because a penguin is still white. The definition of tat purusha is not just one component has the same meaning as the whole. Okay, let's say something like a component is A plus B. A, B is a subtype of B. Or one of the components. In English, it's the second one. That's a tat purusha. But specifically, the noun component has the same meaning as the whole. They can't have the same meaning. Maybe a referent. Penguin is still white. Really don't understand, though, what you're saying. Can you reword it, please? Penguin, by the way, is not a white animal. Let's look at some images. A lot of it is. In fact, the head is not white. But here on the young one it is. Maybe that's what they named it after in Welsh. It's largely white, plus it's got a head. Would be one possible compound type, noted for its non-white head, I see. Maybe I misunderstand the structure of penguin. I think the pen is head, but I've been wrong before. Possibly from Welsh, okay. Or from Latin pinguis, oh, okay. Etymology unknown. I thought it was a sure thing. First attested in the 16th century in reference to the auk of the northern hemisphere. What is an auk? Aurca. An Icelandic kind of bird. Beautiful. Alcón. From gel, kind of bird. Elea, marsh bird. Alarch. swan. So, presuming that the penguin analysis is correct, head and white seems, yeah, not such a great name for it actually because of the way a penguin looks.
Mae'r ceffyl brown a gwyn yn bwyta.
Ceffyl, cavallus, capal. Mae'r ceffyl brown a gwyn yn bwyta. A gwyn. A gwyn yn bwyta. A, B is a subtype of B. Can it be a subtype of A? Well, depending on the language, yeah. I suppose if Vietnamese has this type of compound, it's going to be head initial. I can't think of any Vietnamese compounds at the moment. Maybe a subtype of A. You might have an example in English too. Okay, yeah. Court-martial is a kind of court. Marital. Surgeon general is a kind of surgeon. These French ones, they have head initial order. Surgeon general is not a kind of general, but a kind of surgeon. General is the modifying adjective. Even though there's a word space, I think court-martial and surgeon general are compound nouns because they refer to a single thing. Court-martial can also be a verb now. Not a sequence of verbs, but a single action. Mae'r ceffyl brown. Now what's going on here? Is this possessive?
And
gwyn yn bwyta. What on earth? Okay, the brown horse.
Gwyn.
And white in eating. The horse is brown and white. The brown and white horse is eating. That's what it is. Very interesting. So up to here, ceffyl brown a gwyn, that's the subject NP, is eating. It's not gwyn yn bwyta, that's not a separate phrase. Woo! Little brain stretch there. The brown and white horse is eating. Ceffyl brown a gwyn yn bwyta.
Mae'r ceffyl yn mwynhau bwyta'r glaswellt.
So tatpursha means specifically a subtype of the head of the phrase. Subtype of the head. Yeah, roughly. A, B is a subtype of one component of that class of things denoted by one component. I think that's a pretty good definition. Either A or B. Court-martial is a kind of court. A racehorse is a kind of horse, not a kind of race. Mae'r ceffyl yn mwynhau bwyta'r glaswellt. But since a penguin is not a type of head and it's not a type of white, it's a headless compound. An exocentric compound. Mae'r ceffyl yn mwynhau is enjoying bwyta'r glaswellt. The horse is enjoying eating the grass. That's what it is.
Dych chi eisiau gweld y car llwyd?
Car llwyd. Do you want to see the grey car? So I think we have tatpurusha verbs in English too. Things like Let's see. A lot of them are kind of crude in meaning. Oh, but if you hate read something, right? Does that sound like a cromulent word? I really despise this author, but I somehow can't get enough of him, so I hate read his latest book. Hate read it. Hate watch? Binge watch, there's one. To binge watch is a kind of to watch. Kind of watching. Let's do an Irish.
Fecim an madra is Sally.
I see the dog which is dirty. The dirtiest one. Hate read, yeah. So, rarer than the Tatpurusha noun, I think, but we do have these verbal types. Hate watch, maybe more. Is that what do you feel is more common? Hate watch? We don't really have love watch. I watch it because I love it. Seems not worth mentioning. It's a good, perfectly cromulent reason. Feikim and madra is Sally. Does this mean I see the dog that is dirty, like a relative, or is it the dirtiest dog? I suppose I could just word bank it, but I want to be wrong and learn something. I see the dog that is dirty.
Tá an cut níos lú.
Níos lú. Níos. Lú, small. Comparative. Okay, the cat is smaller.
Ólann si an fian is deise.
Ólann si an fian is deise. Deise. Nicest.
Ólann si an fian is deise.
Deise. Ólann si an fian is deise. She drinks the nice one. Nicest. Is, okay, is like I like a superlative here.
Tá mo gráthar níos deise.
Níos deise is nicer. My brother is nicer.
Tá de leabhar níos spéisiúla.
Tá do leabhar níos spéisiúla. Your book is more special. Interesting that it's ta and not is. Right? Because it's like a permanent quality. Níos and is. More interesting. Spatial, interesting.
Fecim an madra is Sally.
Fecim an madra is Sally. I see the doidiest dog.
Ólann si an fian is deise.
Ólann si an fian is deise. She drinks the nicest wine.
Tá de leabhar níos spéisiúla.
Your book is more interesting. What do you think, Levi? Why is it ta in these cases? I would have guessed it'd be an is construction. Maybe that's just an inherent property of comparative superlative. Cool. Is for superlative, ni is comparative. That also changed the root as well. More, mo. Okay, interesting. What do you think? Why ta rather than is? Change the root. More. Mo. Blooded.
Glaswellt.
Glaswellt.
Gwyn.
Gwyn.
Blodyn.
Blodyn.
Cath I.
Oh, whoa, what?
Cath I.
Don't hear the. Just cath E. And what is D or the?
The.
Black. Yeah, that's right. Black.
Hetwen.
Het is hat, and when, Gwen, is it going to be white?
When.
Nice. Look at that mutation. A nightmare, I should say, but kind of fun. Gwyn, Gwyn, and now with the vowel changed as well.
Train melyn.
Melyn reminds me of melanin.
Melyn.
It means yellow, mellow, yellow. A yellow train.
Het vroon.
Het vroon. Vroon, rather. Single F is voiced. This is mutated from the brown word. It's a comparison, superlation, relative to what you are comparing to, and therefore temporary. Yeah, it could be. Let's take that as our working hypothesis, see if we get any disproof of that. Brown hat. And let's think about why this one mutates the B. In Irish, we have hata, ending in a vowel. Maybe underlying this Welsh word has a final vowel too.
Mae Dylan wedi gweld tylluan vrown.
Mae Dylan wedi gweld tylluan vrown. Tylluan.
Gweld tylluan.
An owl. Wedi gweld. Okay, Dylan has seen a brown owl, I think. Cool. Wedi means it's past. It's gone by already.
Wyt ti eisiau gweld tylluan vrown a gwyn? Wyt ti eisiau gweld tylluan vrown a gwyn? A gwyn.
Owl that is brown and white. Like a book is not inherently more interesting without it than something else. Yeah, that's a good point. That's right. Although, if that comparison holds, then it's presumably true for all time, but maybe we take a temporally restricted view in comparison. Do you want to see a brown and white owl?
Mae'r dylluan goch yn mwynhau bwyta.
Mae'r dylluan goch. Okay, here looks like a feminine noun because it mutates that way. Goch yn mwynhau bwyta. The red owl is in the enjoyment of eating, enjoys eating. Mae'r dylluan
Mae'r dylluan goch yn mwynhau bwyta.
enjoys eating.
Sgert wen.
This is Gwen, underlyingly. Gwyn, white skirt.
Blodyn pink.
Blodyn, flower, pink, a pink flower.
Blodyn melyn.
Hey, Calgary. Hiya. Doing a bit of Celtic languages today. Never better. Blodyn and melon was yellow, a yellow flower. Blodyn melon.
Menig melyn.
Yellow gloves.
Tei melyn.
Avril PLG. Fascinating. Not yet hip to this texting lingo. Yellow tie.
Dych chi'n hoffi'r sgert frwn?
Dych chi'n hoffi'r sgert vrown? Do you like the brown skirt? Do you like it? Yeah.
Dwi eisiau ffrwgwen.
Fruit looks like frog, but it means dress. And wen is white. I want. Dwi eisiau ffrwgwen. I want a white dress. Black cat is gonna be cath. D, cath, V.
Cath.
E.
Fi.
A black cat is eating a red mouse. Ka. Okay, we need to say my.
My.
And then the subject. Kath the.
Cath.
And then it's going to be un.
Thyn.
Buita.
Bwyta.
Is in the eating. And then mouse red. Llgoden.
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 Goch.
Okay. I'm going to step away one more time. Back up here a little bit.
अयुन रुद्रक एवों अयौच हयवरट लन न्यमगणनम झभय घढधश जबगडदश ख फ छ ठ थ चटतव कपय शशसर हल इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः प्रथमः पादः वृद्धिरादैच अदेङ्गुणः इको गुणवृद्धि न धातुलोप आर्धधातुके इति च दीधिवेवीटाम्
Anything you'd like to see? Should we do some Hindi? Why not? Let's see a different script today. Oh, well, I guess we did see some Devanagari just now. Let's continue with it. Hat, nak, nasika, nasika,
कान
Good.
हाथ
Hasta, from Sanskrit, hasta, hand.
कान हाथ
Condense or lengthening, and it aspirates the T, interestingly. We have also in hati, the elephant. Foot, पैर.
कान नाक पैर मेरा हाथ मेरे पैर से छोटा है
See, chota hai. Oh, interesting. Looks like it means my hand is small in my foot. My hand. Mere haath is smaller than. So in like in comparison to. Than my foot. Mere haath, mere pair se chota. Okay. We can do the other unit in a moment. Chota hai. Naak.
नाक
All the way to go. Kaan.
कान
All the bubbles level 1. Yeah, good. That's how I like to do it too. Cover a lot of ground first, and then climb each stupa to the top.
मेरे पास दो हाथ और दो पैर हैं
Mere paas, and that's like with me. Mere
मेरे पास दो हाथ और दो पैर हैं
I have 2 hands, 2 feet.
दो हाथ मेरे पास दो हाथ और दो पैर हैं
और
दो पैर
हैं, plural.
हैं मेरी नाक छोटी है
My nose is small.
मेरे पास एक नाक और दो कान हैं
Interesting. Chat. Go. Please go to there. Yeah, weird. Mere paas. Well, pragmatically it equals that. In terms of its grammatical structure, it's quite different. Because mere is a possessive determiner. Paas is a noun unlike anything English has. Is my feeling there. Mere paas ek naak aur do kaan hai. I have one nose and 2 ears. Okay, note that we're not marking plural on kaan. Is that because we have numeral?
मेरे कान छोटे हैं.
मेरे कान छोटे हैं. That's plural. My ear. No, so it can't be just that. Kan just doesn't inflect that way. My ears chote has marking on it. My ears are small. So we need to look at the adjective chote and the verb hain to see the plurality.
राज के पास 2 हाथ, 2 पैर, 1 नाक और 2 कान हैं.
Full inventory. In Raj's possession, so we'll say Raj has 2 हाथ, 2 hands. Oh, this means hand, sounds a bit like heart. 2 पैर, 2 feet. 1 नाक, 1 nose. और 2 कान हैं. And 2 ears. Yay! So since Calgary has just finished that unit, how are you on the places one? City. What's that going to be?
दीवार.
Divar. So wall.
कमरा.
Kamra, room, I think. Or maybe bedroom.
शहर.
Sheher from Persian, I believe.
दिल्ली एक शहर है.
Delhi. Good. All right. Delhi, not Billy. Delhi ek sheher hai. New Delhi is a city. All right. Is there a different way to say New Delhi?
पीटर गांव जाता है.
Peter gaon jata hai. Gaon. Makes me think of guy, cow, but apparently not.
गांव.
Village. Grama in Sanskrit. With lenited M. Indeed it is, but I don't know, I've heard New Delhi for English. Is that different from Delhi? I don't want images, show me everything. Nai Delhi. Nai Delhi is the capital. It's both a new and an old area, right? They're together though, right? Okay, Delhi and New Delhi. Until December 1911, Calcutta was the capital. Kolkata. Well, not terribly interesting on the stream to read through that. We'll just say Delhi for Delhi. Peter gaon jata hai. Ja is going. Peter goes to the village. He just village goes. Two in this sentence.
यह कौन सा जानवर है?
यह कौन सा जानवर है? जानवर. कौन सा is like whose, I think, right?
कौन सा?
Which? कौन सा? This which जानवर?
जानवर.
Animal. Which animal is this? What animal is this?
तुम वहां हो.
तुम वहां हो. You are वहां.
वहां.
Okay, like वहां. You are there.
वहां कौन सा शहर है?
वह कौन सा?
वहां कौन सा शहर है?
There, which city is? Which city is there? We can plan. Yes, we've got 2 Korean lessons today in the afternoon. Might go shopping for teaching materials in a bit after that. Tomorrow morning, I'm teaching Japanese. And then we have our language first, Portuguese lesson on site. Looking forward to that. Forever, really. It's in the afternoon. And then I have a private English student for. How about you?
वहां कौन सा शहर है?
Yeah, we did that.
मैं शहर में रहता हूं.
मैं शहर में रहता हूं. I am living in the city.
यह एक अच्छा गांव है.
यह एक अच्छा गांव है. This one good village is.
यह कौन सा फल है?
यह कौन सा फल? Phalam.
यह कौन सा फल है?
Phal sounds like an affricate now, but in Sanskrit it was pa. Voice looks aspirated. What fruit is this?
नेहा दिल्ली से है.
C is from, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I was confusing with earlier. The comparison from makes sense just like we do in Japanese, more or less, for comparison. Neha is from Delhi.
दिल्ली गांव नहीं है.
Delhi is not a village. Not anymore.
किताबें वहाँ हैं.
किताबें, plural. वहाँ हैं. The books are there.
दिल्ली एक शहर है.
Delhi is a city. Weekends are our busiest time at Lango. More going on than on your average weekday. Let's see, I need to go grab some lunch before the lessons start this afternoon. So let's do one more of Hindi, and then I'll sign off. Maybe come back.
मैं यहाँ हूँ.
मैं यहाँ हूँ. I am here.
यह एक अच्छी जगह है.
यह एक अच्छी जगह है. जगह. World.
जगह.
Spot. I wonder if it comes from jagat. Jagah. Let's find out. Jagah. Jaiga, in a place. Nice. From Persian. यह एक अच्छी जगह है. That makes sense. The final H very often from Persian words. This is a good place.
यह गली छोटी है.
यह गली छोटी है. This गली.
गली.
Okay. This street seems vaguely familiar. The street is small. This reminds, or the adjective tells us it's feminine. Small or short. Choti, shorty.
यह मेरी गली है.
यह मेरी गली है. This is my street. यह
मेरी गली है. यह कौन सी किताब है?
यह कौन सी किताब है? What kind of, which book is this?
यह कौन सी जगह है?
यह कौन सी जगह है? Which place is this? Which place is this?
यह जगह दिल्ली में है.
यह जगह दिल्ली में है. This place is in Delhi.
यहाँ कौन रहता है?
यहाँ कौन रहता है? Here, what, who residing is. Who lives here?
यहाँ कौन सी गली है?
यहाँ कौन सी गली है? Here, which street is? Which street is here?
यह कौन सी किताब है?
This, what kind, which book is? Which book is this? Alrighty, I thank you for joining me. I might stream again this evening, we'll see. But hope to see you again next time. What's the word? How do we end it? 안녕히 계세요. That's it.